that last day for me was one of the saddest days in my life, and scary.
In the life of every television series, there comes a day to say farewell. Some slip away with no fanfare. Some exploit the event for ratings. But the best series attempt to give some sense of closure to their loyal fans. Michael Landon chose to give the audience of Little House on the Prairie a wonderful going-away present. So he wrote, directed, and returned to star in the 2-hour final episode, The Last Farewell.
It's over. Everybody has to be out by Sunday afternoon.
Oh, no.
It's just so hard to believe.
For 5 of the most significant emotional years of their careers, actors Melissa Gilbert and Dean Butler played husband and wife, Laura and Almanzo Wilder.
Our first dialogue was of course, right up in front of the church. That was the famous,
Pleasure to meet you, Manly.
It's almost exactly the way she read it, too. The recall is incredible.
Pleasure to meet you, Manly.
Well, you listen to me.
So this is where we met?
Basically right about here. Yeah, I was sort of, like sitting like this in a buckboard, and you were standing sort of right there.
Was I standing there or was I on the stairs? Oh, that's right.
Yeah.
That
So that's
was
the way that was. Yeah.
Well, you must admit it's got a virile ring to it.
I'll see you tomorrow, Laura.
Bye-bye.
Today they reunite to reminisce about The Last Farewell, but also about the series, about each other, about the wonderful people and the magical moment in time that was Little House on the Prairie.
That's sort of familiar. Being here in this place with Melissa Gilbert is very special to me. And so to be able to come back here with her and walk this ground as 2 adults and have the conversations and to be able to laugh with her and remember with her and listen to her remember, it's really wonderful. Do you hear the church bell ringing?
Come on, let's go to church.
The reunion takes place at Big Sky Ranch in Simi Valley, California, better known to millions of Little House fans worldwide as Walnut Grove. Today, the buildings and set which made up Walnut Grove are gone. They were destroyed as per contractual terms with the ranch.
We had to restore the land to what it was, because they had cattle in and out of there, and they didn't want it to be a hazard. And they felt if the town was there, it could catch fire and burn. It was all grass country.
But the producers had a more important reason to take down the iconic Little House sets.
It was our universe to create, therefore it was our universe to destroy. Nobody else is going to shoot on our sets. I mean, we don't want to see this popping up on another show, and this was ours, and it should remain ours. And it was gut-wrenching, but logical. I don't remember. Do you remember if everybody picked everything clean?
But after more than 2 decades, vestiges of Walnut Grove remain.
Just like a piece of...
It was absolutely real. I mean, this was a town.
Most nostalgic of all for Melissa is her return to the location where the Little House once stood.
Wow. There's that.
Yeah, tell me, where is it all?
Corral and the barn are here.
Yeah.
House is there.
Yeah.
The creek is there, where the tree is.
Yeah.
And that ever-present fallen log was very important to me. Then there was a stump, too, where Pa chopped wood.
The the distinctive silhouette of the Ingalls Little House became iconic, an emblematic logo which was printed on every Little House script and many of the company's large production vehicles.
Whoever thought up the shape of the house was really brilliant because it's so unique that silhouette is one of the things that's iconic about the show. You see that silhouette, all you have to do is just draw those lines. And you know exactly where it's from, what it's referring to, and it brings back memories and feelings and thoughts.
But the Ingalls homestead also included a barn, a corral, a creek, and more.
And there used to be a fallen log by the creek.
Right.
Which I didn't realize the creek wasn't real.
You didn't know that?
No, I thought it was real. Well, there were real frogs in it. I mean, those weren't fake frogs.
Well, they'll
so
come
clearly,
with the water, definitely.
Right, someone dug out. I didn't know that it turned on and off. See, all these secrets they keep from us when we're kids.
I know, yeah. I remember, driving in here many times, and obviously you ran down these hills.
Never walked.
Yeah, never.
Ran in, ran out, ran up, ran down, and always yelling.
Well, let's see if we can find where the front door might have been.
Yeah, okay. You can do it judging from where the tree is, kind of. My guess is it's probably somewhere in here. This seems right. Yep, it's right about here.
Welcome home, Half Pint.
This is really amazing.
Look at this. Those two posts standing there are the two things that are left that show that it was ever here.
This is amazing, though.
Yeah.
I mean, of all the things that we left, there's a post.
Yeah. Well, and it's the only thing, I think, that's like solid constructed or remnants of solid construction that is anywhere on the place.
Yeah.
It was
It's
all...
a crossbeam.
Yeah.
I'll let you lift it.
Yeah, there you go. Yeah. You probably jumped through this or jumped over it or sat on it.
Sat on it and climbed over it, leaned on it, looking at the cow or the horse or running away from someone crying. You may have actually proposed... No, you asked for my hand in marriage at the barn on the stage, didn't you?
Yes. Leaning, not this way, but sort of leaning, exactly, as we're looking out at something. In the void.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Son, I want you to listen to me. You're a good deal older than me.
Mr. Ingalls, I don't think the difference in our ages has anything to do with it.
Well, neither do I. Will you just hear me out?
Let's get some pictures, okay?
Okay, let's do it.
Yeah.
I don't. It's you can tell how old we are just by the kind of pictures these are. They don't make this camera anymore, do they?
No, they
it's
don't.
just a long time ago.
They glued the picture to a backing. That's how bad. That's how old this is.
Oh dear.
Yeah.
Oh look, this must have been when they were building it. That's extraordinary. I mean, it's just being built, and it's not even aged yet. So this is before I was even out here.
Yeah.
Oh my Lord. This was where Mike told us the Renegator lived. Did I ever tell you about the Renegator? No. When we were kids, it was a big fascination for us that there was a creature that lived in there that had a head that was this long and a body that was this long. Enormous teeth. It was called a Renegator. We were not allowed to open that and let it out. And if we'd get close to it with him, and he'd let us open it up, and he'd go, no, close it, and we'd get scared and run away.
See, you got a whole relationship with Michael that those of us who were adults at the time never had.
No, well, that's right. You couldn't as an adult.
No.
Oh, wow.
As a surprise for Melissa, Dean brought a very special and personal piece of memorabilia back to the Big Sky Ranch.
Oh, my God. Oh, my gosh. Wow. This is just classic.
Yeah.
his initials in there.
Yeah. Can you put it on?
I don't know. If
See. He's here.
It's just a really weird feeling.
Yeah, he's here.
Strange. I don't want to get my smell in there. Wow, that's extraordinary.
Yeah. Well, I think we should go see the town that he built.
That he built and destroyed.
Yeah. Let's go take a look at it.
Okay.
Yeah.
About a mile from the Ingalls farm, connected by a one-lane dirt road, lay the television town of Walnut Grove.
Well, so I think we're looking essentially at where the mill was.
Well, if we're looking where the mill was, then
Yeah.
below the mill was the pond.
Right.
So right about there was where I pushed Nellie down the hill in the wheelchair.
Each of these buildings was painstakingly built, aged and dressed to faithfully match the architecture and materials of the period. And they became a place we loved.
Okay,
So here we are,
this
basically.
is where
Yeah.
the church is, right?
And then there was a road that went behind Olson's.
Oh, right. Okay, now I see it. And the tree
Right.
with the bench around it. Oh, wow.
The accuracy helped the actors step more authentically and completely into their roles. For a 9-year-old Melissa Gilbert, imagination became reality.
Go ahead, Laura. You first.
I had, button-up boots, and I was out here, and I was running around all day, and there were cows and horses and wagons and lots of trouble to get into.
23 years old, fresh out of college. I mean, finished my final exams 3 days before the University of the Pacific up in Stockton, California, and 3 days later, I'm sitting on this buckboard in Hollywood surrounded by Klieg lights and cameras and people putting makeup on me and handing me costumes. I mean, it was a huge shift, quantum shift in my life.